folks, Chris here. Today I'm talking about double stops. So a double stop is any two notes played together. From 3 notes up is a chord, 2 notes is a double stop. The one double stop that everyone probably knows is the power chord, which is a 1 and a 5. But you can actually play any 2 notes together and you'll get some different interesting results. So I'll start by just playing some examples so you can hear some of the different intervals. So you've got the major third, minor third. A really common one is the fourth because you can play it with just one finger. The fifth I already showed you. You can also do a sixth. That one's a bit of a stretch, but it sounds really great. And a flat 6, sorry, minor 6. For anything above that, you have to skip a string and mute the string in between, but you can get some great results like the octave. Sort of the West Montgomery thing. You've also got the major 7. Sounds quite dissonant because it's really just a semitone, an octave apart. The dominant 7. You've got the tritone or the flat 5th. You can do a second and even a semitone. And that's all of the intervals. So you can use those however you like. You can play along with the changes. So if you've got like a 3, 2, 1, 2, 3 sort of progression, you can. Some of them are more neutral than others. So the 4 and the 5 don't have a major or minor tonality to them. So they will fit with most chords. That's one of the reasons why the power chords are so widely used, because it's just a 1 and a 5, it's neutral, so you can play that pretty much anywhere and it generally sounds correct. And another way you can use them is to just sprinkle them into solos. So, you know, Jimi Hendrix is famous for that sort of thing, especially using, you know, the 4s around the pentatonic shapes and things. I like to just take a couple of shapes, for example, the 6 shape. So the minor, and you can just grab any 2 consecutive strings and play any of the notes on there, and as long as they're in key they will be technically correct, and you just have to play around with them to find what sounds good, what works with the harmony that you're playing along with. The 2 and the 3 shapes are easy to use as well. And these will generally sound a bit better with the higher registers. If you start playing down low, because there's just so much more going on down there, it can get a little muddy, especially if you're using distortion or something like that, and you know you've got bass and you know a rhythm track going and things. It can get a little muddy, so it'll sound a lot clearer up high. But I mean, you know, if you're sparing with what you do, and if you use tonalities that are not too clashing, then yeah, it'll work anywhere basically. So that's just something to experiment with. So, you know, if you're playing around in your pentatonic, obviously any 2 notes within the pentatonic will work well together. So you can just play along your usual single note lines and then just sprinkle in a few double stops here and there, and it will really catch the listener's ear because it'll be out of the ordinary when you're just playing single note lines. Suddenly there's 2 notes and a harmony within the solo, and that sounds really impactful and can sound really great. So have fun with that. You might have noticed a bit of a drop in frequency of posting videos. I've been working on my own music quite a bit. So I'll keep trying to post videos, you know, whenever I think I've got something that might be interesting for you guys, but it just might not be quite as frequent as it has been in the past. But I'm still enjoying doing this, so I hope you guys are enjoying it too. If you are, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.